Imagine being in Dubai, having a grand old time, living it up, and U.S. Marshals of all people find you doing your thing and tells you, this is it, brother. We headed back to the U.S. and you're being booked on second-degree attempted murder charges. Well, that's the predicament Antonio Brown, former NFL wide receiver, has found himself in. Let's start the show.
If it's love, I want everything. Touch my soul, touch my heart, don't judge my mental. They told me that life is simple, been real since Papa Pimple. I started out in the rental, sonata, the presidential. Speak once and listen twice. They told me that less is simple.
I would say this is a crazy one, but it's Antonio Brown, as he self-proclaimed calls himself Mr. CTE. So you know that boy ain't right. Look, man, what's going on with y'all? We Need a Reset TV family. I am gravitating away, and Antonio Brown already gravitated away, and now he's being reset back in jail. Now, people are going to cover certain angles and make this seem like sheer buffoonery, but if you know anything about this case, man, a while back, I think in May, Aiden Ross had an event down here in Miami, where I'm at, and he had it in Little Haiti. Boxing event was going fine. All of a sudden, folks hear gunshots and Antonio Brown running with a weapon in hand, allegedly, even though it's on footage, 4K. But nonetheless, Antonio Brown only was defending himself allegedly by people jumping him trying to get his chains. Well, he was just apprehended in Dubai, and we'll get the details by dropping this here video.
And now to more breaking news today. Former NFL star Antonio Brown will be sent back to Miami from Dubai to face trial after a shooting that happened back in June.
Police say it all started when Brown falsely accused a man of stealing millions of dollars worth of jewelry from him. Local 10 Samir Nefsi is live to break it all down for us. Samir?
At Nicole and Calvin, my sources confirming the former NFL player was extradited from Dubai to New Jersey, where he's waiting to be brought back here to South Florida to face some pretty serious charges. We told you about this incident months ago. Brown facing charges of attempted second-degree murder in an incident that was nearly all captured on a live stream. In a black and light green pullover, former NFL wide receiver Antonio Brown now behind bars in Essex County, New Jersey. The 37-year-old has been evading South Florida authorities for nearly 6 months, wanted for attempted second-degree murder. Back in May of this year, Brown accused of firing off a number of rounds at an alleged underground Little Haiti boxing match.
Watch out, watch out, hey, watch out! Back up, back up!
The former Bucs and Steelers player cuffed that night but not arrested. Video from the incident shows AB holding what appears to be a black pistol, chasing after someone just before these shots are heard. Brown later posting to social media he was jumped by multiple people who tried to steal his jewelry and cause him harm.
Back up, pump! Pump, back up!
In June, a warrant was issued for his arrest related to the crime, which outlines the 37-year-old as the aggressor. However, his attorney brokered a bond for $10,000 that included house arrest, but Brown never returned. All right, so the warrant issued by Miami police disputing what Antonio Brown told investigators, or at least published to social media, that he was under attack. Again, the warrant outlining him as the aggressor in that incident going.
Damn, they really got that boy from Dubai. I didn't even realize U.S. Marshals can go international. That's my ignorance, but I didn't know that. I always thought it was within U.S. borders, but apparently not. So imagine this man beats this case and all the money spent on, capturing him because he absconded. He was supposed to be on house arrest. That boy says, I'm Mr. CTE. I do what I want. I'm going to Dubai. And I remember thinking about this the other day. What the hell is going on with that case? You're talking about a shot fired, gun in hand. This is Florida. One thing I know, this ain't New York with their strict gun laws. We got pretty lax gun laws, but if it's used in a crime, man, this state, just like Cali and Texas, man, you will see that judge and get the gavel handed down to you, man. I'm telling you. But when you hear some of the details, although the newsman said the warrant contradicts Brown stating he was defending himself, I'm sure Antonio still got money, can have lawyers articulate this throughout litigation, and that boy will be out. I think it was more so for the fact that he is a polarizing name, and then the law down here, especially in Florida, don't like when you just get up and out of there. You just leave on a serious charge like that. But hearing that they went to Dubai to grab this man, I've never heard of that shit. Maybe y'all heard of something like that. Let me know in the comment section. I have never heard of that. So the case could be more serious than what it is, but for me personally, I think on paper it's more serious than what it was. You know, I get it, a gun being fired is something of a big deal, but if you're defending yourself and this is a stand your ground state, I think Antonio got a chance to get up out of there. But where he messed up is fleeing and eluding, man. Going to Dubai knowing you on house arrest. So they're gonna get some time out of him. I could see Antonio doing a 360 and a day, and you know, once they add a day to that 360, he's gonna do time in prison. He's gonna do prison time. I'm almost 90% sure of it. He will be going up the road. It ain't gonna be county, and in fact, I think it's a Fed case now because he absconded, so that became a federal case in terms of apprehending him again. So we'll see how the ball rolls on this entire matter. But once again, Antonio Brown making headlines and not for his talent. It's a damn shame. You know, I don't want to see him do time necessarily, especially if he was in the right in this case. But still, man, Jesus Christ. When I watch this man, even have my children attending his camps, just watching this man come from nothing, just pure hard work, to seeing how he crashed out, I gotta start studying this whole CTE thing in the NFL, man, because it just doesn't add up.
I know you call your channel is CTESPN.
Yes.
Is that, who came up with that? Was it you?
Yeah, it was me, because I feel like people wrote me off when I walked off the field. Like, yo, he crazy. Like,
Yeah, a lot of people thought he was crazy, and then a lot of other people took their shirts off and left their jobs. You ever see all those videos?
I didn't see how some. It was a trendy video.
They had like 30 videos.
Hey,
out
listen,
there.
I'm not a quitter now. Just don't give up your fucking day job. I built up a lot of wealth to fucking sit on when I left out.
But this was gravitating away on We Need a Reset TV. Don't forget to Spike Lee this joint. Like, share, comment, subscribe, y'all. I'ma holla at y'all and meet y'all in that comment section. I'm out.